Alright guys, so in the past you have probably seen my videos, or at least in my videos, seen my gaming chair from OPSEAT. I raved about the Master Series, and then they gave me the Grandmaster Series, and I'm telling you, this thing I absolutely love. So when it came to OPSEAT releasing the OPEDGE, which is the gaming desk that can match the colors that they offer the seats in, I had to try it. So it was time to get rid of the old desk, which actually has some sentimental value because me and my dad actually built that desk. But I needed more space, and it was time to just upgrade the whole setup altogether. Okay, so right now these desks are available in a 4-foot option and a 6-foot option. And the 4-foot is $450 and the 6-foot is $600. But if you use the code Gamesky, you'll save a little bit of money. Right when I saw the box on the front desk, this box was huge. I had to have the 6-foot desk to be able to fill the space that I needed. And obviously I wanted the blue to match the chair. All of that was all well and good, but I was still kind of nervous about putting the thing together because some of these things are a little more difficult than they need to be. Well, thankfully enough, this thing wasn't that bad to put together. It took me about 45 minutes, and I think majority of it for me was I was also trying to film at the same time a few of the things during the setup. But the one thing I will say that I wish they made a little bit easier is the adjustment of the height in the legs. You actually kind of had to balance the table to put the screw in to be able to put the to get the height just right. But other than that, the instructions were very clear. Everything was really easy to put together. So let's talk about the desk. It has a double Formica top, so you really don't even need a mouse pad anymore. You can just use the desktop as your mouse pad, which means your whole 6 foot of space and 30 inches of depth, all of that can be used as a giant mouse pad. So you can actually clean up your surface, but because I have the Razer mouse pad that lights up, I'm gonna keep the mouse pad. First off, let's talk about the frame and the legs. Those things are massive. They're metal. I have complete confidence that this desk is not going to fall, tip over. I mean, this is as sturdy and balanced as you can get a desk. This is definitely not cheaply made. You can tell there's a lot of quality into the desk. The one thing that I noticed that really stood out is if you have RGB lighting, and obviously from the screen, I have lighting behind my monitors, so the surface is very reflective, and what that is doing is bringing out some colors so that the desk doesn't actually just look black. If you've got colors from your monitors or colors behind, it's reflective, so it really just looks like your desk has this whole RGB glow. It's just a really nice touch on the whole gaming setup altogether. Now, the good thing about the height is you can have height options all the way that if you're just the tiniest of person that this will fit your needs, all the way to somebody that's really tall, needs a lot of leg space, or somebody that just wants to raise it enough where you can cross your legs underneath, never worry about hitting the desk. And that's what I actually like to do. So I'm telling you right now, OPSEAT is going to be one of those companies you want to watch for, because it's hard to get customer service and communication the way that I've had with them, the products and the materials they use. I honestly have just not seen anything like it. It's the attention to detail, and you can tell that they are gamers on their end as well, because having a surface where you can use the mouse wherever you want and not need a mouse pad, that is pretty great, especially for a designer. If I'm working on something, sometimes I need a lot more space to be able to use my mouse. The other cool thing about the stealthy black is with the illuminated RGB keyboard that I have, it just gives it a stealthy look. It actually makes the colors of the keys feel like they're glowing more. Same with the mouse pad. Because of the reflective surface, it seems like the lighting underneath is covering more space, and it just gives it a whole nother effect that the mouse pad on my old desk just wasn't doing. So guys, yes, OPSEAT did send this out to me. I'm definitely making that clear. But if they didn't, I was in the market for a gaming desk. I was going to purchase this anyway, and I would highly recommend it whether I bought it or whether it was given to me. A desk like this you just don't see, and being able to have the colors that you want is really important to most gamers. Another thing that I want to point out is in the front of the desk, it's kind of a cockpit. It's like curved and cut out so that you can move in closer and still have some of the desk come around on your left and right hand side. This desk right here is is the way to go if you're into, if you're looking for a gaming desk that has a stealth look, that you're trying to match, your seat. Obviously, if you don't have the OPSEAT chair, they all come in the usual colors of red, blue, yellow, green, and they have all those colors that you can find that matches your chair. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Thank you so much for checking out all the other videos. And as always, guys, make sure to stay tuned for more.